Hi Alexis. Okay, so I saw your video on Instagram, your hooping video, and I was watching your flow, and you you almost went into this one trick that's like my favorite trick, and I just wanted to show you how I do it in case you're interested in learning it. And anyways, it's fun for me to make this video. So, anyways, if the trick that I saw was what we call a coin flip. Okay, and it's kind of like this, and you can do a lot of variations of it. But the basic coin flip is you have your grip facing up, your thumb's going up, and then you just kind of like swing the hoop, and it creates a really cool visual effect, right? You have it like over here, there's it, and then you swing it around, okay? And you can catch it with the other hand, you can actually like coin flip to the side, and it's really nice. And the cool thing about this, it's a really cool transition trick, so it gets you into a lot of other moves. So I really like moving if I'm like doing all sorts of stuff, I'm swinging doing some weaves and whatever, I catch it to the side and I swing it around to get it into all sorts of other stuff. So it's a really good transition trick to be able to then either switch the direction your hoop is going, like that. You can really control it and maneuver some different tricks. So the basic trick again is you grab it in your hand, thumb is facing up, and just flip it over. Oh, this was one I started with. This is kind of a cool trick to start with. You're just flipping it around your back, and you kind of swing it and catch it with the other side. And this is harder with a big hoop, so I would practice this with your smallest hoop first. These are kind of those techie trick stuff. There's not a lot of body hooping. You can with these tiny hoops, but they're kind of hard because they're so fast. But for these little hand tricks, I would really do the small hoop at first. Okay, once you're really comfortable with that, I'll show you 2 more variations with it, okay? You probably won't learn all these at once, but whatever, it's fun. So the next variation would be rotating it around your body. And you can kind of come into, this is some sort of I don't know, it always just reminds me of being a planet, and I feel like a little kid, this is what a little kid would do with it. Okay, so you're here, I flip it out, okay, so I start in the front, both hands, let go with my left hand, flip the hoop around my body, bring my hand above, and then spin it. And you can kind of switch directions with that and do some stalls, and this is a really easy trick, but it looks cool and you can kind of dance in it. Boom. That way I just literally went from here to here, so I was in the back and then I came down. Or you can that is kind of what you were doing, and that was so fun. You actually we're doing the harder version, which is to go the other way. So if I'm holding it in my right hand, I can swing it around the back and I don't have to let go of it, which is nice. However, if I go the other way, right? Oh no, you can if you switch hands, it does the same thing. But that's it. Okay, so if I'm in the front, instead of swinging around backwards, okay, I would swing from that'd have to start from the side. Okay, so this is the one that I think you were trying to do. This is the one that's super satisfying. You do have to let go of it, and it flips over your hand, which is kind of crazy. But I'll try to show you as slow as I can. So if I'm here and I'm doing this trick, I want it to be here to the side. My thumb is facing up, and then I'm going to bring it and wrap it around my body, and it touches my arm. And right there, I'm going to kind of spin it around my back like that. So you can kind of see how it touches my body. You can actually kind of just hang out right here and kind of rock the hoop back and forth. So you feel where it's kind of rolling behind your arm and your upper back. And then so I started here, wrap it around, and then you can let go right there. You see where I had to stop? That's where you actually should let go. Let it flip over your hand, and then you catch it in your back. Okay, so let me do that again. Instead of flipping it like that, we're going to come out, bring it around the other way. So instead of coming around the back, we're coming around the front. Okay, so coming around the front, you do have to let go. There we go. I'll try to do it from back. Okay, let me do that again. All right, and eventually you can kind of do it a little faster and it's more smooth, except you hit yourself in the head. There we go, I did it. The best thing about this trick, this will be the last part. The best thing about this trick is it wants to go into the escalator, and the escalator is the coolest trick. So the escalator, you would let go, and instead of catching it, you just let it go all the way down. And hopefully I don't, let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, so what happens there is I'm out here to the side, I bring it in, come around, and instead of catching it, instead of flipping it over my hand and catching it in the front, here, I just let it go all the way down, and I catch it on the side back here, and then push it back up. And that is like one of my favorite little combos right there. I'll show you, I do it all the time. It's like really comfortable for me. Okay, so here's the combo. Here it is. So it's starting in the front, doing it's an isolation pop to the side to get it over there, which looks really cool. So I'm like, circle, ooh, ha. Isolation, 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 pop, fold it in, pull it behind. Oh, I almost did it. I haven't hooped in such a long time. Okay. Isolation, isolation, isolation. Oh, you can pop it that way too. And there it goes. Oh. Okay, there we go. I have to nail it now. Wait, one more time, So, isolation, isolation, pop into an escalator, and then you can do your coin flip, and it goes again. Yeah, there we go. Pop, escalator, catch it, flip, circle. 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 I'm not doing the escalators full because I'm afraid to hit my instruments. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you want any more tutorials. That was like super fun for me to make and really inspiring. It's really fun to see other people starting to hoop. Love you.